YouTube, what's up? Coming back with a new video. This is my first video on the channel, man. I'm Suge the barber. A lot of my friends call me Big Suge, but I want to get straight into it. These Rhenpo trimmers, I got them off Amazon. They were about 20 bucks. I did some research on them, and supposedly they are like one of the best kept secrets on the market. You know, they're not the Walls, or they're not the Andes or Oster or Babyliss, but for 20 bucks and you a barber, these are nice, man. I'm saying, like, I had to do some modifications on them, which I also seen on YouTube. You know, I put the Wall TY blade on it, that modification. And man, when I tell you these clippers are dope, man, I am a barber, but I don't cut hair as much as I used to due to the fact of me working full-time jobs now. But these clippers are dope, man. If you see, I'm gonna cut them on. See here, you got the option to put the RPMs on high or low. Also, it has a display showing the battery percentage. Man, these things are crazy, man. I'm not gonna tell you a story, guys. I was skeptical about buying these at first, but I am glad I purchased them. I cut my hair with them, and I don't have a camera yet. I'm recording off my cell phone, so I can't, you know, just turn the camera around and, you know, show my haircut. But I am a nice barber, pretty dope. I'm gonna see if I can throw in a picture of my fade after I did them. I've been cutting hair about 4 years. I'm only 20 years old, so, you know, 20 years old from Memphis. But yeah, man, these things hit. Of course, you got to do the modification. You take your white piece off your Wall detailers and put them on here and put that Wall TY blade on. But to be fair, my Wall TY blade is modified. It was mechanically and tuned up by a shop in Memphis. I go to a guy named Mr. Farmer. He's dope, man. Yeah, I got him to machine sharpen them. He puts the blades on machines and sharpen them. So my blade is machine sharpened, and it is 0 gap, if you guys can see. You know, it is 0 gap. But yeah, they dope, man. They're dope. I should have did an unboxing, but of course I was excited to get to them. So, you know, this the packaging. It tells you a little bit about it, man. Battery life indicator, 2 hours charge, provide 240 minutes of use, bro. That's a lot, bro. That 240 minutes, that's a lot cutting hair, bro. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's dope, bro, because you're only gonna use your liners about 10 minutes per client unless you balding out with them as well. So, I mean, these are dope, man. They're most definitely a good buy. As you can see here, I got them in my hand. They're pretty lightweight, nice, comfortable in the hand. I got a big hand, man. So, but yeah, man, I did my fade a couple days ago, and it turned out all right, man. I'm a couple days old. Of course, I had enhancements on it, and on my previous haircut, man, I let my uncle cut my hair, and he pushed my line back in the corners. So that's why you might see like a light spot here or a light spot there. And I didn't want to go back in it, but I wanted to try these out. I had to cut my hair. So, you know, no shade November too, guys. Don't get on my case. I know I'm a little rough, but again, man, these are great for starting out. So you can go on Amazon and get them. I did get them in 1 day Prime shipping if you're a Prime member. I'm not sponsored, none of that. I'm just honest review, man, and these things are dope. Again, like I said, got the percentage on them, the battery percentage, and the RPMs. That's to know how fast you want the blade to go, how hard. You can cut it down to 55. So I say these are perfect for kids, man. Like if you have little kids' hair that you cut, like for instance, I cut my little cousin's hair yesterday with these. I lined them up with these because my Andes, I think they're too sharp for him. He always fidgeting, and he's only like 2 or 3 years old, so Excuse me. So these, man, these are great for that aspect of cutting kids. They great at balling out. I did ball out my fade with them here on the sides, and so they're great for that aspect. And again, they're just some great little liners, and they're cheap, bro. Like, you got the wall cordless detailer; those are expensive. The Andes, the cordless Andes TI liners are expensive. The Babyliss are expensive. So I've been doing research trying to find, inexpensive clippers and inexpensive liners. And so far, this is my first pair of inexpensive liners. And like, I'm not gonna say they're generic because obviously they have a name, they're Rhenpo or however you pronounce it. But these things are dope, man. And I like them. I'm gonna keep them in my arsenal, keep them in my bag, for when I cut hair. And I got another video coming out for you guys. I ordered some clone Wall 1919 seniors, so we're gonna see how dope those are. On the reviews and all that, they got great ratings, 4.5 out of 5. So these got pretty great ratings too. But again, out of the box, they're decent. They're cut, like, so out of the box, they're decent. They cut, but with that, as you can see, they don't hurt, none of that. They don't hurt at all. Out of the box, they cut decent. They fairly nice, coming intact the way they are. But if you got an extra pair of wall detailers, which I'll put in this box, I'll show you the wall detailers in case some of you guys don't know. Kind of with clipper combs too. I'm never gonna use these though. But yeah, I'm gonna need that screw that I just dropped. But yeah, so if you got an extra pair of these right here, wall detailers, which these with the cord are like maybe 50 bucks, 45, 50 bucks, which ain't bad, you know what I'm saying? But you got to give it the time, innovation, and everything is switching to cordless. And bro, for 20 bucks, these are hitters, especially with this blade. I never have been a fan of these. I always had 2 pair of them. Never really been a fan of them because I feel like, in my opinion, when they're zero gapped and with the cord, they just slide on people's skin and cut them and mark them up. So I never use them. I always use my Andes. So honestly, I took the blade off these and I was skeptical because I was like, if they're bad on these, they're gonna be bad on these. But that was incorrect, of course, because I took the blade off, man. And there is a white piece, I forgot what it's called, that's come on this to hold the blade on here. You can't do the TY modification unless you take the white, remove your blade off this, take the white piece, and place it onto this trimmer, which is fairly easy. You just slide it down, clip it, and then put the blade on. And after that, you gotta thing hit like butter, hot knife on butter. So, but yeah, man, I have no reason to lie to you guys. I'm only 20 years old. I'm pretty young, and I've been cutting hair since I was like 16 in high school. I would say I'm a fairly decent barber. So, and I always try to keep my game up to part. Get all the new clippers, all that. So, and I spend a lot of money on clippers, which is somewhat unnecessary if you can find a steel like these. These are a good buy. I'm just going to be honest. And for you guys who are skeptical and looking for reviews and research, coming from me, man, and I'm just an honest guy, man. I think it's a good buy, especially if you do the modification. If you do the modification, you're going to love them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm just going to use them on little kids because I got my Andes and I got like dozens of clippers and liners that I use for my cuts I want to be for Instagram and stuff like that. So my expensive cuts I do on, older guys and adults, $25 haircuts and stuff like that, I will not use these because I specifically want these for the kids, man, because they still hit, they nice and sharp just like my other liners. But it seems with the RPMs, being able to cut the RPMs down, they still hit, but they hit softer, and so they great on the kids or balling out. But all in all, man, I think they're a good clipper, man. And that's pretty much it, man. Suge the Barber coming at you guys with this quick little review on this cordless trimmer. Again, you can get it from Amazon. I would try to leave a link in the description. This is my first YouTube video, so I'm not really up to part on all that stuff. But if I can't leave a link in the description or don't know how, just check the comments, guys, and I'll leave a link in the comments if any of you guys are interested in purchasing these. Again, they came in 1 day off Amazon Prime shipping, $20. You can't beat it, man. Signing out. Thanks, guys.